Okay, so in times like these, you feel a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, a lot of injustice. You don't know why, you can't explain what's going on. So I think in times like these, it's really important to take the time to think about laughter and music. So yeah, I was wondering if you could help me sing a song, if we all know Imagine by John Lennon. Yeah.
Someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one.
But I'm not
The only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one.
Okay. I've never been really nervous to perform before in my life. I don't know exactly what that is, but I think it's a sign that I need to put the guitar down and listen to the voices around and make sure that everyone can be heard. So a lot of the Sure. Okay, so I'll introduce myself first. My English name is Rose. Otekinjad Hinudikyan. My Haida name is Otekinjad. It translates to eagle granddaughter. This has been passed down in my generations for a very long time. My father grew up on Haida Gwaii, one of the first settlements of Canada. Our peoples have been living here for over 16,000 years. I'm grateful to be learning and living on the traditional territory of the Nanaimo First Nations. My mother is an Irish immigrant. She came from Ireland when she was 19. She somehow met my dad on a tiny island in the middle of nowhere in this place called Haida Gwaii. It's a beautiful place, it's a powerful place. And I think what happens when we get caught up in the media and caught up in who's fighting who, we forget that we're all here together, that we all live in relation, deeply, deeply close to one another, deeply close to one another. We're here in relation. And we need to acknowledge that, and we need to stop thinking of it as Iran versus the United States, and think of it as people trying to think of a way to make change. People trying to come to an agreement that benefits all parties, and not just those with the most power. I think we need to think of Iran as a rational country. We need to think of them as a rational government. Although at times they may act irrationally, but we need to remember that it's the conditions that we've been born into. All of us have some type of pain, some type of suffering. It doesn't matter what race, gender, age, it doesn't matter where we're at. We still are faced in this world together, and it's hard, but we need to make sure that we use our voice for good and talk to those around us. And most importantly, listen. You need to hear what others are saying. So my hope is that we come to an agreement where we think of all people as equals. All people as equals, regardless of whether we think we are communists or liberals or any of these categories that don't really make any sense to anyone except academics. So I think we need to figure out a way to make all voices heard and all people are equal. And that's all I want to say. Hawa, thank you for letting me speak with you today.